EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Atlanta Falcons. And Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It is brought down right around the 25-yard line. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
She trying to show me something. I got flows for days. Me my word like
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Marion Hampton. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
59, black 80, black. Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. Going up top to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
Second and 9.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Atlanta.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Let's go.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. The reception for Rondale Moore. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcons 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Derwin James, the multiple times All-Pro, getting in there for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
And here's Bijan.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd. Now it brings up 3rd and long.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got a receiver, it's Ty Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. And thrown short, caught by Wyman. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 yards.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's in! Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From 29, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. And the rush gets Howard. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Here we go, here we go.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll get a to the 8. Second and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Garendo. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall. They're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
On third and goal, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Set.
Herbert to throw. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Chargers. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
McConkey in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First down, Los Angeles.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing, Herbert. That's to the running back. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Now Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of. because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Got it. Ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set.
On the give, it's Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first
Gain
down.
of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Third and a yard.
Roll. Traveler. 60 by 6. Take go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcon. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set. Let's go, man. Let's go, Set.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Derek Hall. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Route. Set.
Herbert. Throwing right. It's taken in. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout. That's their first, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. This brought in out past the 20. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Hey. Like you, BT.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Run. Set. 21. Run. Set.
Herbert now on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Herbert now on first down. That one complete to McConkey. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10.
On first down, Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now it's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Oh, man, wide open is McConkey. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Ready, run! Set, ready, run! Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Herbert to the air again. And caught left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here comes second and 4.
At the 17-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
and 10. It's Penix. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go, set. Ready?
On second down, here's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Atlanta.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
Now Robinson. Finding room at the 35. Bijan Robinson. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chargers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Related. 5-9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man, the tight end, Mitchell Evans. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40.
15 yards. And the Chargers to first down.
On play action, it's Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Finds an alley to the 35. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It's a big run by Robinson. 41 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Chargers, nothing.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Baylor tight. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
35-yard line.
So 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. Oh, for the 5th time, he's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready, set. Ready.
On the ground, it's Robinson.
Bijan Robinson, ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Smash. Set. Ready.
Another run here for Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Bronco leading. Ready.
3rd and 2, and Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Okay, ready.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Go. Let's go.
They'll run. Here's Garendo. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
60 Bobcat. Check go.
They'll run. And he's 4th and goal.
2 yards.
The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on.
Look at him go! And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Jump!
Here's Robinson. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chargers' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1.
No! Here we go! Here we go!
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Pick up of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the handoff, it's Guendo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Check. Bronco 80.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready?
They run start over center with Robinson. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Has completed to Douglas. And will mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
The Chargers, 1st down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That one taken in by Douglas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.